Alright guys, so this video is going to be a little different. So today we're actually going to do this, it's not tier list, but we're ranking chapters from worst to best. So, we're doing this in book 1 and book 2. So we're going to be ranking from worst to best in all 12 chapters. So there's 12 chapters in each book. This means that there are 24 chapters in total. We are actually not going to be including the extras chapters because let's just say they're just only character focused chapters and they don't really count. They don't really count as their chapters, but we're counting like storyline chapters. So let's hop into my official Piggy ranking of all times. Piggy ranking 24 chapters. Let's go. Coming in at number 24, the most least favorite chapter in the whole game that is actually obvious. The carnival. To be honest, I do not like the carnival map. It's just too easy for survivors. And it's gonna be it's hard for Piggy, which is not fair. And I feel like because it's just not really easy, I feel like it's not gonna be easy for Piggies. So pretty much it's a square map. Yeah. This is why this is not my favorite chapter in the game, because although its storyline is good, it still deserves number 24 because of how it got picked. It gets picked a lot, so I hate it. Unlike what I'm about to show you here is, yep, that's number 23. Number 23, the gallery map. Obviously, to be honest with you, the map is small. It's a little too easy for Piggies, but too easy for, I don't know, it's easy for survivors, but sometimes easy for Piggies. Because you can literally beat this chapter before the Piggy even spawns. Let me tell you something, this chapter is once again easy, and let me tell you something here. Can I tell you guys something? The storyline here does not actually make sense. The storyline in the gallery map does not make sense. Coming in number 22 is the hospital map. I don't really hate the map, but there is some obstacles that will make it hard for survivors and easy for Piggy. Basically, there's a lot of obstacles around the map. It's inside tight, kind of like the gallery map, but to be honest, it's not at least this tight. You know, and I think, although it is kind of a little weird, I don't know, but to be honest, I love the secrets, and I love the notes, although, to be honest, the bot is kind of good, so that's why I'm putting the hospital chapter in number 22. Sorry, hospital. So coming in at number 21 is the house map. To be honest, this is not really one of my favorite chapters in the game. To be honest, it's kind of like the carnival map and kind of like the gallery map at the same time. The carnival map is that it's once again with the house map and carnival map, it's overpicked too much. And up you can tell the doors are very closed and not tight, which makes it very harder for you to dodge it, which, you know, it makes the house map kind of like the carnival map. Coming in at number 20 is the safe place map. Now I know the story is good, but there's a slight problem. There's a problem. massive problem for survivors here. The layout of the map isn't the best. It's not really good. Cause you gotta go up and down, up and down, up and down. And to be honest, it's not. And plus the obstacles too, which makes this chapter so kind of tight, which makes it easier for Piggies to win here. To be honest, it's not gonna be very good for survivors to win because it's so tight with the pillars and everything in its way, in the survivor's way, making it very, very tight for the survivors and making it very easy. Which concludes here that, and there's some glitches in this map too, which makes, there's some bugs in this map, making it very much low on this list. 19th, coming in at 19th place is chapter 4, book 1, Forest. To be honest, the story at the beginning, it's good, but again, it's kind of easy for survivors, but also hard. Actually, it's not really easy for survivors because you know how it's just the map. You gotta avoid Doggy. Not only you gotta avoid the bot, but you gotta avoid Piggy. But you gotta avoid Doggy as well, which makes it very accurate. And you gotta climb the treehouse because there could be items up there, so which could be a possibility of you falling down. Number 18 is the school level, chapter 5, book 1, school. A little kind of familiar, a little similar to, like, it's big, but also good. There's actually a little good. It's actually, there's actually a rise to the school level because, to be honest, this map has secrets. You say Bunny, there's a note that means that Bunny has been in here for probably some time now, meaning that basically, and the story at the end makes it very good, which is why this chapter comes in at number 18. Coming at number 17, I think. No, wait. So basically, the reason why this chapter is so well is because it's pretty much, it's also picked up, but not only that, but although the story is good, but also there's some secrets, like you can get the not the Maple Donut badge, but there's like the question mark badge, which you can still get. Actually, I'm making a video, and then if you can tell from across there's the gallery map, and the back that the chapter 1 book 2 the alley map is tight, kind of tight. Next, coming at number 16 is book 1, chapter 10, the mall. To be honest, the story, we meet Georgie for the first time. There's a reason why, because the bot's loud. Not only the bot is very loud, which is Robbie, but you gotta avoid Mousy, which sometimes you can die. But as long as you avoid Mousy and stay away from Mousy as quickly as possible, if you can, it'll be very good for you. Coming in at number 15 is book 1, chapter 12, the plant. The reason why it's 12 is because of a big circle, which makes it hard for Piggy to catch you. And also, the bot is kind of loud too, which is why I made it a little low. Coming in at number 14, though, we have the previous chapter from Point, which is Book 1, Chapter 11, The Outpost. The reason why it's low, it's a little higher than above that, or I don't know. The reason why it's a little better than Point Map, kinda, is because of the story. You meet Mr. P as robot, and there's some theories, and you see a gas tank, which actually is pretty so sick. And you can see the soldiers popping out, which is actually pretty cool. Number 13, though, is the factory. The reason why is because it's a squared map. It's very big and pretty much a little harder for piggies to win. Do I need to say? And plus, the story at the end is very, very, very good. Coming in at number 12, I believe it's actually the Refinery Book 2, Chapter 3, The Refinery. The ending is super sad. The reason why is because of the vents are kind of broken for people with long heads and hats, like me, which I couldn't try to fit.